Hello, I'm Luke Neller and you're watching Best Replays of the Week. On this show we have a truly ninja scout, a turretless steel wool, a movie star Top Gun, a crazy crucial contribution, and an assaulting invader. Roll out! Let's start off with a scout game. Jommy PTS finds himself on Prokhorovka in his T-92 light tank. It's the perfect map, perfect starting position, and a perfect tank for the job. Being bottom tier? Well, that only means more spotting damage to be had. A quick open in scout reveals very little. But that is a scorpion headed into the forest. Could there be more of them? Might as well see what's there. Aha! A medium tank trying to do a scout's job. Please, leave this to the professionals. He might have gotten away, but not for long. Careful scouting reveals another 3 tanks hiding behind bushes. A risky shot, but unseen and deadly. Careful now, we don't want that bulldog getting too close. Whoa, it got within 70 meters. Too close. Jommy expertly moves from bush to bush, being the eyes of the team, allowing nearby allies to dominate. Oh, hello, Scorp! The final red tries to leg it, but again, some expert stealth awareness allows Jommy to shoot without being seen. By the way, 4K spotting damage in just 3 minutes. Not bad. Okay, Bulldog, you've held us back long enough. Your time has come. Or not. It takes far too long for the Bulldog to go down, and Jommy knows eyes over the railway is more important. Ah, to hell with it. Time to go all in and get some real damage. A full HP hold down Jagdtiger defending the ridge, and their arties stranded in the water. But no time to stop. Jommy isn't safe in the open here, so auto-target and drive it like you stole it. Whew. At last, breathing room. Don't panic, don't panic! What? Was that shot even possible? The Jagdtiger panics, loses his mind, or simply makes the mistake of chasing down a scout who is supported by the entire enemy team. Being permatracked and sent back to the garage is the best they could have hoped for. So now the final reds are pincered, and all that remains is to finish them off. Although be careful, there aren't many left, but you can still be destroyed, Jommy. Outplayed T-54. And that's game, GG. I really enjoyed that one. Jommy showed us the patience of a passive scout, but also great reflexes and the quick thinking of a battle scout. Combining those two makes him worth Scout of the Week in my book. Well played. Next up, Miko Zig is going to show us how to play a turretless TD on a city map. Their tank of choice is the Chinese WZ-1221FT, one of my favorites. It's mobile, hard-hitting, and sports a fair bit of frontal armor. The map is good old Ruinberg, although the new HD graphics makes it beautiful. A nice and aggressive opening position. It provides good angles, but is hugely risky. Surprise, Oni! Fortunately, the Greens have control of the field, so Miko Zig doesn't have to worry about that side. Another good shot of the Oni, but that T-20 should be a nuisance. Yeah. That big Chinese behemoth has lost most of its massive HP pool, but that T-20 needs dealing with. It's so good that the Greens have taken the field. Without that, Miko Zig would have been meat. A KV-4 might be scary, but a 441 shell to the fuel tank takes it from full HP to a paralyzed wreck. A little over-eager there, Miko Zig. There's still 13 red tanks remaining. See? A tier 7 with a stock gun just reduced our hero to basically a one-shot. Time to show us how to use that armor, Mikozig. Oh, or the IS can just hold down W and die. The last thing blocking the flank is the enemy WZ. A mirror matchup at an HP disadvantage. How to do this? Have a friendly T-34 charge in and create an opening, of course. Sitrep, things are not looking pretty. The field that looked secured is now lost, Mikozig's platoon mates are done for, and the map control is firmly in enemy hands. Time to claw back, one tank at a time, starting with this AMX 1375 with no map awareness. And to casually let this SU know, the future is now, old man. Mikozig waits in ambush knowing full well the FB must be on its way. Or not. I guess I should. I knew it! First shot harmlessly bounces off, but the second one connects, leaving Mikozig on 2 HP. I guess we're having a heartbreak. There's no way Miko can... Fire! Burn, FB, burn! Yes! You may say, RNG, but how many of you would have kept calm and aimed for the engine when at 2 HP, eh? A display of true skill. No time to waste. T-54 next. Our hero knows something we don't with these flicks to the flank. There, the E-25. It's game over, man, game over. Or not. Well, our Mikozig clearly had plot armor in this story. Unbelievable. That LTG has been plinking at our hero all game, but nothing has ever gotten through. And just for good measure, another bounce from this persistent LTG. They never learn. What a game! Surviving on 2 HP while dishing out 7.7k damage and nearly getting a Pools medal. I lost count of how many times Mikozig survived what was supposed to be a killing blow. Clearly meant to be our steel wall of the week. Next up, it is Asus Christ on his quest to 3-mark the T-44-100, a well-rounded and quite enjoyable Soviet medium tank. The map is Glacier, and we all know how important the middle is from last week, so I wouldn't be surprised if Asus Christ heads straight there. But this challenger has other ideas. Fine, F6 is good too, as the damage tally starts. An enemy scout makes the fatal mistake of shooting. Whoops. What the? A red T-44 charges in like a crazed madman, swinging wildly, but does a grand total of 0 damage. Ah, this KV-85 explains it. That T-44 must have stolen its W key, which is why it only seems to reverse. Rule 8 of my What Survival Guide. Look around. There's an IS-6 in the open, ready for deconstruction. Your wish is my command. And another one? What was rule 10 again? Ah yes, don't do what your dead teammates just did. Buy my book, A44. But where's the team? Sitrep, 3 and a bit minutes in, yet Asus Christ stands alone in the middle. Only a handful of base defenders remain. What on earth happened? An easy shot on the IKV. Aww, come on, that... And a full reverse bloom shot hits. That's what, baby! As the IKV falls, the situation becomes painfully clear. Asus Christ has the undivided attention of the entire red team. just witnessed the birth of a movie star. It's not over yet, but getting rid of those arties would be nice. There's one. Our hero is polite in returning this HE shell it accidentally dropped. What a neat trick. Spotting the Oni and then reversing out of view range ensures Asus Christ is not spotted at all. At least try to fight back, Oni. Even though the battle has gone from terrible to actually winnable, our natural-born leader communicates their plan. The T-150 spotted from near 400 meters away stood no chance. Still, can't get overconfident. One mistake and this will be an arty versus arty that could go either way. There it is! And victory! Oh, I'm stressed just by watching that. How Asus Christ managed to stay calm, avoid all those arty shells, and turn this around is beyond me. A well-deserved Top Gun of the Week, honoring 11 kills and 7.6k damage. Congratulations! We head over to Cliff for our next game. This time, our hero is 7 Filu in his Tier 9 Object 430 in a regular battle. As a top-tier medium tank, aggression is the name of the game, and heading to the high ground in the middle offers good early damage potential. Like this unsuspecting IS, for example. After that last game, I'm not surprised that Filu doesn't want to have anything to do with Arty this game. However, the team aren't reading from the same strategic handbook as our hero. This leaves Filu vulnerable to attacks like this Red Panther in the rear. It wasn't alone, as a T-10 joins the battle. Not good. Luckily, the friendly T-44 at the lighthouse assists, and the T-10 surprise attack falls short. Might as well use its hull as cover, with this Object 430's bouncy turret. Oh, a T-43! But things are getting desperate. As enemies flank through the middle, Filu is left with only one choice: push hard against the Panther and T-43 before he starts taking shots in the rear. That's one. This is getting costly, but the Panther falls just in time as Filu's evil clone reveals itself. No one has the advantage in open field combat. But Filu's well-placed shot sets the enemy on fire! Suffer, for if you rebuff one's extinguisher, one burns forever. Time to help our allies over at the 3-line. Aw, cute A and T-44. And another bird! What the? Where did you come from? But it's using HE. Turns a possible game ender to an amusing footnote. That Kung Fu spin block proves this A-44 is nothing but a mook to our Filu. Do you know who I am? Just lie down. Go on. The rest of the action will certainly happen in the valley area. And this Tiger P is not even a bump in the road. That Tiger II has a lot of HP, best not to engage it head on. But this is something else. Using the vision from the T-25-2, Filu hides behind this bush and waits. The trap is blown, and the Tiger gets away. But when one door closes, another opens, as this distracted AMX is knocked out. Now the Reds are the ones surrounded. Don't do it! No! What on earth are you? Oh, that was risky. Jumping down the hill to secure the tiger kill is one thing, but doing it in front of an ISU is straight up suicidal. Luckily, that was an HE round. Bonus points for style, though. And with that, the team works together to ensure the 10th kill goes to Filou. Victory! Good game, 7 Filou. Some may say top tier in 357 is easy, but you racked up 9.3k damage, over 7,000 more than the next ally. No doubt your effort was indeed key, and therefore we award you our crucial contribution of the week. And for the last replay of this episode, we have another T-44-100, this time driven by Richard Pryor on Siegfried Line Assault. Once again, it's a top tier 357 matchmaking, so this game better be extra special. Spawning in the south, Richard takes up a very strong position at K7, offering shots at any enemies leaving the town in the south, like scouting this SP-1C. With the enemy scouts pushed back, Richard takes the opportunity to take some ground. This Skoda seems to be alone, without any backup from the zero line. Time to make use of being a top tier. Charge! Your puny light guns can't hurt me. Sitrep. The Reds seem to have focused on the other two flanks and are pushing the Greens back. And both other tier 8s are knocked out? This is not good. Time to speed into the fray and try to bring this back. And meet a Cromwell with no situational awareness flanking. As is this Tiger P. Providing fire from another angle was indeed a good idea. The numbers look better, but the tiers are not. Better not let up, and another situationally blind tank is just what the doctor ordered. Richard attempts another flank through the alley, but the Reds have had enough of his shenanigans and fight back. Only one ally remains in the town. Supporting this T-25AT will be crucial to win this. One of the 3 enemy tier 8s roll around the corner with similar HP. Play it perfectly, Richard. And he does, but that Jagdpanther has managed to flank. Fortunately, our scout has managed to survive bravely on K-line and assists, causing enough of a distraction for Richard to clean the field. It's now a 1v4, and the only plan is to lose sight and reposition. Staying in town is not an option. Better to flank around and take care of the arty. But where is it? As the siren sounds, it's clear the only way to win is to destroy all remaining tanks. And here's one, a full HP Scorpion. But it bounces! Can he do this? With the third shot hitting the dirt, the Scorp knows they've fluffed it. Careful now, the Achilles might be our hero's Achilles heel. Fair play by the Achilles, almost getting the kill by reducing our hero to a one-shot, but instead becomes the 10th kill. Ah, there's the RT. Thank you. 11th kill. But 16 seconds remaining. 1 versus 1 for the win. We know the Tiger needs 2 shots though without fire. With only 8 seconds left, that's the only way this will end. Oh no. Richard's luck runs out as the Tiger pulls the trigger first and doesn't miss. What a heartbreak. I'm sure that if Richard had just 30 more seconds, he would have pulled that off. Gutted. Amazing game, Richard Pryor. Almost stealing the victory at the brink of defeat, only losing due to the lower timer for assaults. That heartbreaking ending was truly something special, and for that, we award you our Invader of the Week. And those are your 5. Remember, you get to choose which was the best replay of the week. Click that eye on your screens now and choose. Voting will close about 5 days after the episode goes live, and the winner will be announced in the next episode. I'm Luke Nella, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.